Hello, LegalShield family. Chris Ward coming to you from Vancouver, British Columbia. Just finished an incredible Super Saturday up here. Kind of invaded the Pacific Northwest, performing. I was training in both Tacoma, Washington, and of course Vancouver, and really excited just to really share how associates can take advantage of the all expense paid trip to Punta Cana in June of 2026. And this incentive to me is, I think, achievable. Every associate can accomplish the task as long as they understand the activities that they have to engage in order to qualify for this trip. This isn't something you just win. This is something you qualify for. And I'm excited to say that everybody who qualifies goes. So I want to break down the proper activities, the tracking systems that you need to implement in order to participate in this all expense paid trip for two to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic in June of 2026. Let's get started. Now let's start out by really understanding what it takes to qualify for this trip. And we're only going to talk about the first way to qualify is the hidden win by just recruiting 15 personal recruits with 3 fast start qualifiers during the incentive period. Again, that's May 1st, 2025 through the end of February 2026. You also must write a minimum of $1,000 in new personal premium during the incentive period and have a personal retention of 65% or higher on March 1st, 2026. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to ask you to take some action steps, one of which is to download and print out this Punta Cana hit and win sheet that'll explain not just what the qualifications are, but all of the nuances on the second page of this about making sure that you follow all of the rules in order to qualify for this trip. I hate for you to recruit 15 people and have 3 qualifiers, but then not qualify for the trip. So the home office wanted to create a way for us to remember the activities that we have to engage in on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis in order to be successful in your LegalShield business. They call it PAVE, and PAVE is an acronym. It stands for Personal Development, Activity, Vision, and Events. And this is all you need to do in order to build a successful LegalShield business. Today, in regard to qualifying for the Punta Cana trip, we're only going to be talking about the proper activities. After 52 years of a proven track record of success, we recognize that even part-time or slivers of time associates can do 2 exposures per day. And that's just simply reaching out to somebody and asking them that there's something that you want to share with them. It only takes about 15 minutes and they may or may not be interested. Once they've accepted, you're going to send them a link to one of our videos or an invitation to a sit down, a luncheon, a business briefing. And once they've accepted to take a look at that, that's when you put their name and contact info inside the tracking sheet. But again, only 1 in 10 are going to sign up at first glance. So most people take 5 to 7 follow-ups in order to enroll a new member or a new associate. However, most associates will quit after their first or second exposure. Now, remember the second requirement is that you want to have, out of your 15 new associates, 3 fast start qualify. So the best way we can do this is by helping your new associates get started right. So that's sitting down and doing that game plan interview with them in their first 24 hours and just saying, hey, who can we see right now? There's no reason to get them lined up for all of the training that's available. The fast start training is like, as soon as they sign up, who can we reach out to and share LegalShield with that's on their list? And we want to help those new associates build their list and do their first few presentations with them to help get them started. Of course, you as a sponsor want to attend the Fast Start training class with your new associate and focus on getting them Fast Start qualified and manager qualified as quickly as possible. As I mentioned, one of the other requirements is a 65% organizational retention at the end of February 2026. So we don't want to just go out there and turn and burn getting people to sign up that don't really see themselves as members or associates in the first place. So we want to make sure that you're working on retaining your members and your associates by, for one, doing a good presentation. Don't overpromise on what it is that we offer. You want to make sure that you focus on the long-term benefits of the membership and then follow up with those new team members, help them download the member app, answer their questions, and encourage usage immediately. The last paragraph in PAVE is events. And so you want to leverage events in order to educate your new people on the membership and or the opportunity. Events will include a sit-down presentation, either one-on-one, or if you're new, I would encourage you to bring an expert to do that presentation. You can also invite you to do private business receptions, either in your home or a coffee shop, someplace quiet where it's just you and your prospects. We also offer weekly business briefings and luncheons all across North America. And if there's not one in your marketplace, you may consider starting one for yourself. But all of our states and regions also will host a monthly Super Saturday. And then, of course, we have our super regionals and our international conventions that you'll be able to plug into as well. What you'll learn on the second page of that qualification sheet that I'm asking you to print out is that you have to be a performance club each month of the qualification period. So if you're getting started today and you're not familiar with the performance club, it's an incentive program. Just asking you to go out and earn 150 points per month. Now, what does it take to get those 150 points? Well, for every premium dollar, for every membership that's written, you get one premium point, one performance club point. Whenever you recruit a new associate with a membership, that would be 50 points. When a new associate Fast Start qualifies, it's 100 points. And when a new qualified group opens, you get an additional 50 points. But simply put, just by going out and marketing our legal and ID Shield family plan, whether you're in the United States or Canada, 3 of those plans per month will qualify you for Performance Club. But we've got to make sure that we're out there recruiting so we can take advantage of the hit and win incentive. Now, throughout this year, as we're building into the next incentive trip, you're also going to earn cash bonuses on top of your commissions and overrides every single month that you consistently Performance Club qualify. So a new associate starting today, by month 3, just by being Performance Club qualified, earning their $200 bonus check, will be earning $600 a month if all they did was Performance Club qualify each and every month. Any associate who's senior director or above that's watching this is going to earn a 100% matching bonus on any associate in their organization who Performance Club qualifies month 3 through 11 and earns a $200 Performance Club check. So here's the second form I want you to download, is this tracking form provided by the Hoffman organization, where I want you to not only put their name and contact information, but I want you to talk about which exposures you're doing. I've learned something valuable from one of our top income earners, Miss Kai Deering, where she says that she likes to have fun, a fundamental understanding of numbers, because after so many exposures, a ratio will appear, and you're going to determine what your best approach is for you on how to build your LegalShield business. And so the only way you can know that is by tracking it. So make sure that you print out these tracking sheets, and I want you to put them in a 3-ring binder. The third form I'm going to have you print out and put into your binder is going to be this tracking sheet. So not only are you going to annotate the associates who sign up, but I want you to also write down how much premium you're selling. So you make sure you hit that third condition, the $1,000 in personal premium over the course of the incentive period. You're going to write down the number of associates that Fast Start qualify so you can track this along the way. So here are the action steps. One thing that I've learned throughout the tenure of my business is that whenever you want to qualify for the incentive trip, the first thing you want to do is I want you to go in and add it to your calendar. So go ahead and whatever calendar you use, either on paper and in your computer, and add the Punta Cana incentive trip to your calendar for June 10th through the 13th, 2026. There's something that goes out in the universe when you're automatically committing to being there. Then again, I want you to print out the 3 forms, the links of which will be associated with this video somewhere down in the description, or if it'll go out in the email. So I want you to print out those forms and put them into a 3-ring binder that you're going to look at every single day, because for one, you're going to have to add new names 7 days a week throughout this incentive period. Also, I want you to contact your support team, your upline director, executive director, platinum executive director, and let them know that you're committed to going to Punta Cana. They will definitely have some sort of a accountability system, maybe a call or text chain, some way that they can help support you, because they have a financially vested interest in your success as well. And we love to have our team with us on these incentive trips. I think for me personally, one of the biggest drivers for building a LegalShield business is the freedom, both financial and time freedom, to be able to travel. Now, I can't think of a better reason to travel than taking advantage of an all expense paid trip for two to some exotic location. And this is an incentive that I know that every single associate can qualify for. So let's break the bank. Let's have LegalShield pay for as many associates and their guests as possible to go to the Dominican Republic in June of 2026. I'm really excited to be on this path with you. And this is Chris Ward from Vancouver, Canada, signing off.